It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Aldi's, you know. But Sam's, I don't know. I think that's a stretch. She lying. Somebody lying.
I shared this with the mayor. Over the course of the next couple of weeks, the Oversight Committee will be launching on their website a master ICE tracker where we're going to be essentially tracking every single instance that we can verify that the community will be able to send us information on.
Obstruction. Let's think about this. Democrats don't want ICE operating in their cities. You could make a very sound argument that Democrats are actually wanting ICE agents to be harmed, because we know that attacks on ICE agents are up like 8 to 10-fold. And now Democrats want to introduce a master ICE tracker, which quite literally would allow people to track ICE, their movements, based off what people are reporting. And then one could very easily use that to go find ICE and attack them. And what's crazy is all ICE is doing is just enforcing our immigration laws. So Democrats are wanting to create an ICE tracker to make it harder for our federal government to enforce our own immigration laws. I genuinely think they should be looking at obstruction charges. I'm not a legal expert, don't know exactly how it works. I'll probably look into it a little bit later. But I mean, if they go through with this, there should definitely be pushback and likely consequences. Because again, think about that. We just had an ICE facility shot up a little while ago in Dallas. And now Democrats are trying to create a tracker so people can know where ICE agents are and where they're operating and quite literally make them targets. Yeah, that's a problem. These are the same people that will look you dead in the eye and tell you they're about the rule of law. Anyway, just a reminder, I have a free email newsletter where I give you morning updates. It's a great place.
All right, that's a good, some good food for thought. I don't know. I think the tracker on ICE is, it may be a little bit overboard. But anyway, forget all that. Let's go into the comments. If Diddy didn't get caught, this chain of events wouldn't have happened. Great comment, misleading. Someone said, yeah, you can freeze onions. You can freeze eggs too. I've never frozen an egg. That is a new one. Actually, there is someone that my mom works with that gives us eggs, fresh eggs, and guess what? You don't even have to put them in the refrigerator. Imagine that. I was about to put the eggs in the fridge. She was like, "What are you doing? Stop that. Those are fresh eggs." I said, "Well, I'll be. Okay." All these is on point. Health and food prices. Paper goods, trash bags, all the non-essential plastic cups, stuff like that at Sam's. Yeah. Thank you for subscribing. It's a tracker to give people a heads up so they can stay away from ICE. I absolutely. That's pretty much, yeah. So, and the question of getting people's ICE agents having trackers on them, you don't have to track ICE. That's absolutely insane, because that'd be like, that's like a police scanner. If you get caught with a police scanner in Oklahoma, I think it's a fine, and they take your scanner, and you might have a court date with that. So it's the same difference. Like, you should. That's tracking law enforcement agents and their moves. But no one says that you can't create a website and if there's an ICE attack, you be like, ICE attacking over here, and you just put out an APB on Facebook, and then boop boop, it goes to everybody, and they be like, oh, ICE in the building, and they just scatter like roaches when the lights come on. I don't know. It sounds stupid, but I couldn't believe Democrats would actually come up with that. Whoever came up with that is a fucking idiot. But that's neither here nor there. That really, it's just causing more ruckus and confusion. I don't think that's something that we should be actually fighting for. If I'm a Democrat that's running for office, I wouldn't be pandering to bullshit like putting a tracker on ICE, because listen, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. They got the authority from President Trump, and they're out there. It just is what it is. Now all we have to do is try to figure out how we can get our hard-working, family-orientated immigrants that aren't legal into the legal process. That's where we should start at. Before we start tracking ICE agents. I think that's kind of idiotic, but whatever. I mean, I'm not a criminal anymore. I'm a productive citizen of the United States of America, and I would like to see others thrive. So I say, let's not track them and let's just, do what's right. Whatever. It is what it is.
Every single ICE agent who's engaged in this aggressive overreach, no matter what it takes, no matter how long it takes, will of course be identified. This is not the 1930s.
Secret police who are masked, who are intimidating, who are scaring people. These Gestapo-like tactics.
This is Gestapo-like behavior.
Donald Trump's modern-day Gestapo is scooping folks up off the streets.
When you compare the old films of the Gestapo grabbing people off the streets of Poland, it does look like a Gestapo operation.
You posted on social media that, quote, ICE is acting like a terrorist force.
ICE agents, they are coming and kidnapping and disappearing people on the streets of the United States.
But this terror campaign of having masked people rolling up in vans, but we also have to talk about the agents themselves that are carrying this out. If you have any decency, quit now. Because just doing what you were told has been the justification for some of the worst horrors and crimes against humanity.
Masked agents of the state in unmarked vehicles are terrorizing communities. They are disappearing people.
One has to assume they're hiding something, or they're hiding misbehavior, because otherwise, why would they be wearing masks and denying their identities?
If everything is legitimate and proper, why are you wearing masks to hide your face?
Not look like America. We are going to require them to show their faces. If you're not doing anything wrong, you shouldn't have anything.
Every single.
What y'all think? Should they be wearing masks? Honestly, you know why they wear masks? Social media. That's why they wear masks. Because their faces will be plastered on the internet forever. It was a guy it was an ICE agent getting into it with an old woman who was a protester. And he was in her face laughing and doing all this nonsense. And he was doing it behind a mask. And you know what? Nobody could identify him. Was his conduct acceptable? Absolutely not. But in this internet world, in the internet world, he would have been exposed. You know how quickly people get exposed on this internet? All the time. That's why they do it. They don't want to go viral. They don't want their families destroyed. They don't want their regular livelihoods, because after they take off that mask and that suit, they got to take their black asses home. And I keep saying black asses because someone said, black, I'm not black. I just got a habit of saying, take y'all's asses home. Okay, take y'all's asses home. When they got to take their ass home, they want to go home with their family and not be bothered like they bothering other people, okay? They want to go unbothered after they leave, so that's why they wear masks. Is it understandable? Yes. Is it right? Probably not. It don't seem right, but that's what they doing. And guess what? Until somebody make it a law that all law enforcement and agents of the federal government who are working on American streets have to go maskless, then they're going to continue to wear masks because in fear of they trying to protect their family. Honestly, I could think of it in the opposite way. It don't be right, but it be making sense. Make it make sense. All I'm saying is make it make sense, and then you'll kind of see what I'm talking about.
Left-wing group in the Windy City is doing this, teaching people on social media how to attack ICE agents. The group's public Facebook page, called Chicago Listener, is posting content encouraging violence against immigration authorities, sharing various ways to target ICE vehicles.
And it all comes as assaults on ICE employees have increased by 1,000%. This is as happening while the Attorney General Pam Bondi is getting Facebook to take down the pages that are working to dox ICE agents. We turn to correspondent Christina Thompson. She's live with some more details about what the group is planning. Christina, good morning.
Good morning. You know, it's just another case of social media being used for bad. In fact, the FBI and the DOJ, they're blaming in part social media for the increase in 1,000% on attacks on ICE agents. Now, the latest Facebook page to be removed was allegedly posting content like the one on your screen, encouraging violence against immigration authorities and sharing various ways to target ICE vehicles and agents. Now, in an October 3rd post, which you're looking at, it received over 600 reactions. Chicago Listener, that page, uploading a picture demonstrating how to make homemade spikes using cut-up garden hose and nails. Now, one of the group's 20,000 Facebook followers agreed that it's, quote, a cheap good idea, and that another alternative method for fashioning spike strips would be to bend two nails at a 90-degree angle.
All right, I want y'all to see this, though. People really put their morals aside for a $40,000 sign-up bonus. All of the new ICE agents are going to hell. I told y'all, what was that, a month ago? I was like, I seen the commercial where they were trying to give ICE agents a $50,000 sign-up bonus. They wasn't lying. They was not lying. Okay, maybe they was.
I'm really a fan of all the work that you've done.
Oh, thank you.
I was wondering if I could grab your autograph.
Oh, you're so kind. Yeah.
Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Do you mind signing this?
No,
this is one of your tweets. It said, Obama did it, Hillary did it, Schiff did it, Comey did it, Holder did it. And then it says death to traitors on there. And I thought that was a great tweet. Do you mind signing it for me?
Sorry, yeah, I do mind signing it for you.
Would you mind
but
just...
Nice to meet you.
Well, why won't you sign it? This is your tweet, right? Will you sign this other one where you said...
Exactly.
Will you sign this other one about killing Obama on pay-per-view?
The event's over.
Event's over here. Will you sign the tweet where you said a firing squad for Obama, a pay-per-view death? Michelle, will you sign it? All right. Well, she tweeted it, that she wanted Obama to be killed by a firing squad on pay-per-view, but she wouldn't sign the tweet. So I've
put them together with some spot wheels. Now, oil for the windshields is what another user proposed. Another saying tar would be harder to remove. Several other accounts suggested throwing oil-filled water balloons or glass ornaments containing paint at the ICE vehicles. Now, the Facebook page also told their followers about spray tanks that are sold.
Bruh, I don't know what the fuck I be doing. I be tripping. Anyway. People really put their morals and values aside. I think I said that shit. I don't know. The money that funds red states come from blue states. 77 million Trump supporters. That leaves 270 million who aren't with his agenda. Sounds like the right is the minority. Man, hey, you know what? This is what I be talking about, man. This is Chicago Listener, the YouTube page. The Chicago Listener YouTube Facebook page that is putting out all this stuff that people are talking about. Now I'm saying I wouldn't do this. Okay? I wouldn't go out. I wouldn't be, if you want to post on this page, go for it. But don't go start no violence and shit because of the shit that we putting out on social media. If you put shit out on social media that's promoting violence and shit like that, I suggest you stop. Don't do it, okay? Basically what they saying is this page is promoting violence. What this lady did, she put these tweets out there, but now she's, backtracking the shit that she put out there. Don't put that shit on. Don't put that shit online. Like, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? As an American, you should never wish death on anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy and it's absurd, and just don't do it. It's fucking dumb. Honestly, it's dumb. But and then when somebody brings it to your face, own it. You know what I'm saying? The best thing you can do. Trump is the best. Oh no, he's not the best. Trump owns his stupidity, is what I'm saying. Okay? And he can get away with it. You can't. You can't get away with the stupid shit that you put online. And this is what people are starting to realize. With the food stamp lady eating the bread, you can't get away with that stupidity. So stop doing it. Like, I wouldn't recommend nobody doing it, whether you're a Republican or Democrat. I get on here, I make a lot of jokes about bullshit or whatever, but I can own everything that I say and do on here. But I'm never going to wish death, wish somebody to starve. I'm not going to wish nothing bad on no kids. You know, if something bad happened to you because you're doing dumb shit, then that's kind of like, you know, what is it, Newton's law or Charles Darwin, one of their laws, okay? One of their laws. But Darwinism, you know, play stupid games, fuck around, find out type shit. You know what I mean? So just don't do it, because it ain't gonna end well for you.
By graffiti supply stores, saying that spray painting in ICE officers' windows would make it impossible for them to leave a situation that could get volatile and very violent against ICE agents. At one point, members in the group were even praising a video like the one you're watching, where a protester smashed in the rear window of an ICE vehicle. One user writing, "Love to see it."
Yeah, don't go do this shit. Don't go do this shit. You know, this is idiotic.
About this, and the people are tired, no more letting things fly. Now, the group also shared videos on how to neutralize tear gas canisters quickly during riots. Pam Bondi saying the wave of violence against ICE has been driven by online apps and social media, and it's putting ICE officers at risk. The DOJ will continue engaging tech companies to get rid of these platforms where radicals can incite violence against federal agents. Now, Facebook did remove this page and others like it once it was brought to their...
No, they didn't. They didn't remove the page. The page is still up. I just showed y'all the page. This person is obviously lying to y'all, or maybe Facebook removed it, but they put it back up based on the freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying inciting violence. That's not what you should put online. I'm telling y'all, it's dumb. Don't. And then if you see somebody inciting violence online, don't engage with it, because those people will come to your page, track you down, try to be your friend, all this stuff, just off of some shit you commented on online, and will get you fired. Remember what happened when Charlie Kirk died, and people that just commented random shit on random posts and they was coming to find their jobs. Yeah, don't do that. Don't lose your livelihood, you know, for a few likes because you want to get a joke off. That's dumb as hell. Don't buy into the shit if you ain't gonna lean all the way into it. Don't buy into it.
Some women can start working in as one week.